mean, normally in matches like this.
All right, we are live for my very. We are live for my very first live stream watch along. I'm your boy, Walt Beezy, baby. This is my brother Brandon. This right here is the man who makes all my great videos happen. This is my producer, Henry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we are going to watch the first 2 hours of the GCW Fight Forever 24-hour live stream. This is history. And you already know your boy, Walt Beezy, baby. Just had to be a part of it. Right now, we are kicking off the broadcast with Leo Rush and Blake Christian. Two people that are absolutely phenomenal competitors. If you're watching the broadcast along with me, you will see that Leo Rush has slammed Blake Christian on the mat. What a vicious suplex. 2, almost a 3. Almost ended him that quick. Leo Rush is one bad dude, right? If you don't know that, you need to know that. 100%.
And that's another thing about his game. Not only is he quick, sudden,
predictions, guys. Who's winning? Leo Rush or Blake Christian?
Well, I don't know much about that other guy, but I take Leo Rush. I've seen him in his past matches. He's got some talent. I'd like to see him do a man. I'm not familiar with this side of Leo Rush, so it'd be interesting to see what he can do in the ring at this time.
My boy Henry, he's a little new to pro wrestling. Just from a first look, who would you guess? Just by taking a look, who you think's winning?
The dude is outside the ring right now.
Leo Rush. And that's who I'm going with too. Unanimous across the board. Going with Leo Rush on this one. Hey, where's the whiskey? I'll be right back.
He pulled out some ground.
Wait, oh my God, those are black stones.
Okay, I thought he was gonna pull out some thumbtacks, but
MJ, I should say. Yeah, I got nothing to do with this.
This is odd.
I'm just baffled with
He's gathering all these black stones he poured out of a Crown Royal bag.
That's right. Absolutely. Black card, Leo Rush.
Leo Rush has been dominating this match from the start. It seems like the other guy's just an amateur.
Well, brother, Blake Christian, he's not an amateur, but he is fairly new to professional wrestling. I myself just became familiar with him over the summer during GCW's shows here in Indianapolis, downtown at the Wright River. I'll tell you what, Blake Christian is the guy that got me hooked on Sleeping with Sirens over the summer. He uses them as a song, and I had never heard of Sleeping with Sirens prior, and I've taken a deep dive into their catalog. That shit is fire.
This is a band that he had.
A band that he's a fan of.
But the thing, Blake Christian and Leo Rush, you have to wait a while to see a match like this. We starting off heavy, like I said. And speaking of heavy, that's what Leo Rush is doing.
Leo Rush is still dominating the match.
You know, it's funny for the local Indianapolis viewers, there's a bar on the southwest side of Indianapolis called Heavy. So it's funny. Whenever I hear the word heavy, I think of that bar.
Yo, it is brick.
Oh, they're just outside.
Out there writing brick on everything outside right now. It was a cold.
Why in the fuck is Leo Rush wearing a mask in a pro wrestling match? And he's not even wearing it. He's wearing it as a can't even call it a chin strap. It's like a neck strap.
Well, I think the colloquialism that's going around is the chin diaper, if you will, or the neck diaper. If you wear it in that position, people just have it. And you don't breathe from your neck, so I never understood that. But he's got it on in that manner.
Very strange. It's pretty cool that Twisted is sponsoring this part of the broadcast. As you can see, I'm a big Juggalo. I've been a Juggalo for over 20 years. I got to say, got to give a big whoop whoop to all the Juggalos watching this broadcast and watching the stream. It's always nice to see the Juggalos in the wrestling community mesh together. It's definitely something that I personally miss.
But he's looking freaky. He looks like West Borland.
Bringing it back.
That reference is way over my head. West Borland. I'm not familiar with that name.
The screen. It's not just Rich Homie.
I feel like y'all are drawing a blank on that name too, right? I love these hidden references sometimes on commentary, but sometimes they're not just over your head. It's like a plane flying over your fucking house. But make no mistake about it, KG is one of the greatest commentators in pro wrestling today, and he also comes from the Juggalo world. So it's pretty cool that he's on this broadcast making the call from commentary. Love that.
This is insane.
Ooh, this isn't insane. Yeah, you're right, KG. It is insane. These guys are punching the shit out of each other. That's what you would call stiff exchanges right there.
Okay, the match is picking up now.
Springs up.
A little bit of AJ Styles action right there. Oh my God, that was amazing.
And now the Blackheart Lio Rush.
What a phenomenal maneuver.
Perched up top.
How high is he gonna go?
Front slash. Perfect.
1,
2, 3.
What?
Lio
That
Rush
quick.
wins the first
It's
fall.
over.
Oh, it's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The winner of the first fall, Lio Rush.
I don't know why I thought there was going to be a kick out there, but
And Blake Christian not looking too well at this moment.
I like surprises. I like the swerve.
There you
That's
go.
what's up
Lio Rush back on the attack, MLJ. Whether or not his opponent is injured or will face permanent injury is not the Blackheart's concern. Blackheart's concern.
Big fan of Shotzi Blackheart. She's definitely one of my favorites to win the Women's Royal Rumble this Sunday. Going with Candice LeRae and Shotzi Blackheart. Those are my 2 picks to win the Women's Royal Rumble. If y'all watched my Sonic video, it started where I was going to do a prediction for the Women's Royal Rumble. So I'll give it to you here. And I'm going with Candice LeRae as my number 1 pick. And my alternate pick, Shotzi Blackheart. Somebody from NXT is winning the Women's Royal Rumble. It ain't going to be nobody from Raw or SmackDown. Let me just go ahead and say that right now.
Thank you to everybody who's donating to this as we're talking here. Let me pull up, shout out some of the most recent ones.
I think this is awesome. They're doing a donation for all the wrestlers through the fans. You got to love that.
Like hell. Oh, this looks like hell too.
Wow. He looked like he was having a hell of a time getting him up. Ooh,
Oh,
that was a nasty kick. What a vicious maneuver. Oh,
I gotta wonder if Christian had done a double stomp there instead of a double knee. We would have been split.
that was nice.
very possible. He went too horizontal in his trajectory, not enough vertical.
I feel like skateboarders must own the building that they're in.
Right by that red
Just
door.
judging by all the stickers and stuff. Like somebody from that background has something to do with that building. For sure. 100%.
You might need to go to Red Door
I
Style.
can't tell what the stickers say.
I'm just going by designs, I'm guessing.
This time from Blake Christian.
I'm assuming.
Can give it as good as he can take it. 450. Amazing.
Wow. He got him back for that frog splash.
He sure did.
No covers. The only way you can win this ball is to put your opponent through.
Just
red
with that
door.
move, I kind of got.
Okay, so this is a 3 stages of hell 2 out of 3 falls match. So this isn't like a regular no DQ type. Okay.
What's that?
They're doing a 3 stages of hell, I guess, where the first one was a regular wrestling match. This is a, I guess, a table match, apparently.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll see what the third one will be, if there is a third one.
In order to win, you got to put them through the table on this next one.
Yeah, the table. And I use that word loosely, the table. Looked like a fucking door to me. But
Yeah, that was the door.
that was a very... Oh, man. I'm so glad y'all joined me for this.
Yeah,
depending on what type
See
of
where
door.
it's poured out for the hinges.
Yeah, now is it a door that's been sitting outside in somebody's yard for a couple of years, or is this a door that got? Oh my God!
Christian got all of that one. All
You
fucking
can tell this guy's an AJ Styles fan, man. I see a lot of AJ Styles in this Blake Christian guy.
24 hours of action. This is Fight Forever.
I'll be surprised if he isn't an Impact or WWE by the end of the year. This man is supremely talented. You can't start off a wrestling show better than this, especially an independent wrestling show, especially a 24-hour broadcast. You want to set the tone. You pick two of the absolute best wrestlers to do it with on the indies. I mean, this is truly a great match to kick off the show. Very, very thrilled to see this. I'm sure the fans watching SmackDown right now live are probably not seeing something nearly this good.
Oh, God, even worse. Right into the throat.
Oh, no, not the back. That's got him in the throat. Man, he's trying to de-throat this motherfucker. That was another Juggalo reference, Brandon. I know you remember that, the motherfucker, right? My money, motherfucker. God, they must have had a sale on the doors at Home Depot or something.
Those door frames must be cheaper than tables.
Leo Rush had
Or
all the
door,
buzz.
door,
Went around the world.
this door, not frame.
That guy, Blake Christian, the fuse is lit and the bomb is about to go
They
off.
never been installed. They don't have a doorknob. So
You know, it's funny, guys. I noticed when GCW was here, they did the same thing. It was doors, no tables.
get a deal on some doors. Get the doors about $75.
I understand sometimes it can be cost maneuvers, especially when you're working in an independent situation. You will have to cut costs and get creative with what you do. But I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of disappointed we're not seeing some real tables. I mean, especially for a 24-hour broadcast like this, somebody should have sprung for a couple tables. I can't look past that. I'm just being honest. That's going to be my nitpick of this match.
Well,
That's definitely a blunder. No thunder on that one. Blunder. Should have been real fucking tables. This is a 24-hour broadcast. This is history. You should have went all the way with it. That really irritates me.
I will say this though. I think getting put through one of them tables, especially if it's a solid oak, solid maple.
He's really brave and different way.
Pine's a little softer wood, but that thickness, that's about 2 inches of table, or 2 inches of door right there.
So you think the door actually might be more painful?
Yeah, the tables are thinner. It's
I
about
can see that angle to
they're
it.
about 3/4 of an inch thick versus these doors about 2 inches thick. So unless them doors are hollow, it seemed like it'd be worse to get put through that door. See, he's got all his weight on him. That thing ain't bowing.
Yeah, that's probably solid.
It's probably a solid door.
And for everybody watching, I'm sure everybody watching is familiar with Botchamania, and we've seen plenty of times where people have been sprawled out on the tables, or they've tried to do a move on the table, and then the damn table will break before the move of impact is supposed to happen. So,
Oh yeah, he was blunders there.
I know you remember a couple of those for sure, right?
They'll try to do a move off of it and then fall into the table. Like that's a weak table.
I know it's happened to Triple H and Dean Ambrose in particular a couple times.
There we go. He got put through it. Now,
Snap right now.
One apiece.
right, it snapped right in half. So I'm thinking, is it a particle board table? Which that stuff's real easy to break. Heavy, but easy to break.
And this man knows what he's talking about. He is a construction worker. He's very good with his hands, and he takes measurements for a living. Okay,
Well,
so
I'm an electrician by trade. I know something about some carpentry, things of that nature. The basics of a construction. You need to know a little carpentry to do.
The reason I say you're a construction worker is because a lot of the projects you do as an electrician, the buildings are almost always under construction. You're not going in there to do repairs. You're going in there on the ground floor at the very beginning and doing that. So you're literally a part of the construction. Hence, you are a construction worker in that sense.
For the no sense, Walter. Yes, I'm a structural worker too.
Oh my God! What a casket? Mentioned in the afterlife and the beyond, and as soon as I say, "Oh my God," we see a casket, and all of a sudden he sees a trash can right to the face.
Both competitors are stunned. And while we have a sack, man, I wanted to say that
Knocked him
you
back.
see there's a QR code on the screen.
He
So-
knocked him a few steps back.
What was
on that.
the Blake Christian? Is his name now? Did he just win that? I'm putting that guy through.
Yep, one apiece.
If you're on YouTube and you want, you can just click the link in the comments. It's indiegogo.com. You can search Fight Forever.
Ooh. Oh! I can tell you right now, I'm giving this, and I don't even know, we haven't even seen the ending yet. This is definitely a 5-star situation. 100%. Thunder. Cheers to both of y'all.
Now, it definitely ain't a blunder. I think it's a thunder. I'd like to see a little faster pace, especially from Leo Rush. I'm used to seeing him do some things. Now, we still got some time in this match. The match still picked up.
Boom!
Nice.
Talking about picking up, he's just picked up a knee to his face.
Man,
Man.
Channel. Ooh.
yeah.
Blake Christian willing to destroy his own body just to be able to put his opponent down, to be able to have his hands ready.
Stretch for a minute. A little bit more room for a second there. Ooh, that is a mini ladder. Super small. It's like one of those garage ladders you'd find in somebody's house. That is definitely not like a wrestling quality ladder at all. It's a lot smaller. Welcome to the Indies. What it lacks in glamour, it makes up for in skill. A lot of times, Indies will be better than anything you see on television. And any real wrestling fan can tell you that. Oh, and I can tell you that was painful as shit. Back went right into that ladder.
See, they got a trash can up there. They got something else in the corner over there. No, not at all.
They're pulling out. Oh, what the hell is he trying to do here? He's got a ladder across his back. Looks like he's putting him in like a Texas Cloverleaf sharpshooter type deal. Oh my God, that is creative. Thunder.
Basically, just put the weight on.
That was a phenomenal situation right there. Great. Perfect, as Booker T would say. It was good, as Booker T would say. Thinking we're going to see Booker T in the Royal Rumble. I think he might be one of the surprise entrants. That's my pick for a surprise entrance, Booker T in the men's Royal Rumble. Just 48 hours away from the most exciting night in pro wrestling. In a lot of ways, this is the most exciting night in pro wrestling history because this has never been done on any level. So take your pick. Either way, if you're a wrestling fan, this is one of the greatest weekends you're going to have all year. 100%, bar none.
Nope. Brakes on. And again. With a kick.
Oh my God! That was gnarly.
That's not where you want to be. No.
All these kicks, all these flying forearms. Like, man, these two. This match has to win some type of a reward. Oh my God, you see that distance he jumped? He jumped like 15 feet. Almost. That was incredible. Holy shit. You think? You think it's not good? Oh.
Blake Christian on the comeback trail, but he's got to make this count. He might only have one shot. to change the momentum, which has been in Leo Rush's favor. Look at the balance of Christian, making it look easy.
The word shot has a whole nother meaning now than it used to. We won't get into that now. Oh my God!
Absolutely brutal superplex.
I mean, if there's any silver lining for that situation,
I think they're having production problems.
That impact was so bad.
I could believe it.
Especially this stage of the game, this deep in a match. Absolutely.
And taking a fall like that in a full room.
That would be, yeah, that'd be
And for fans that have read the literary fans up
very
there,
nice. That's called a superplex, right?
Yeah, put the S in super on that one. Yeah.
But now Leo Rush, fully committed, fully in the zone. He wants this win.
I don't know about fully. He looks pretty fucking tired to me, KG. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He bounced right off.
So my brother was just talking about that thickness of those doors. That's why they went door instead of table. Oh, and he just went right through it. Right through that damn table. Sounds like they're saying ECW, but they're saying GCW for Game Changer Wrestling.
We are Russian stuff.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, y'all really need to do something about this production. This thing keeps blacking in and out here.
I don't know what
y'all are gonna lose viewers.
Waiting for word from our
If
referee.
y'all don't do something about that.
For the transition.
So some of your newer fans are not going to put up with that. You know, this should have been tested long before y'all went live. I know I never went live before I did a test. Didn't we, Henry?
You gotta make sure your equipment works.
That's right. That's right.
100%. It's a lot to keep track of. I could be mistaken, but I could have sworn earlier the ref indicated we had reached the second roll when they went through the black table. If he did indicate that,
It was like a bulldog type of headbutt right there. Or junkyard dog. Junkyard dog.
Yeah, either way, we're not.
He was a wrestler. Junkyard dog was a wrestler, and British Bulldog was also a wrestler. One was a white guy, one was a black guy.
2 out of 3.
I know you remember the British Bulldog, don't you?
Well, who wants to be locked inside of a fucking castle?
Bret Hart's cousin?
I
I thought that's wrestling.
British Bulldog dog was a wrestler. Davey Boy Smith?
Yes.
I know you've heard that name.
You probably couldn't be put in a casket. You know what I mean?
I feel like I understand what you're saying, but I also don't understand.
You got the wire as
It's got wrapped around his hand.
a wrestler.
He does. He does. Oh!
That was a double-edged sword, so he just destroyed his hand.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was like something that Tommy Dreamer or Sandman would do.
Oh, mankind. Well,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes.
Did you see that?
He had a barbed wire Mr. Sacco for Randy Orton when they had a match back in 04.
And that stage collapse
That was bad.
ladder.
That was gnarly.
Blake Christian is told.
That match made Randy Orton a star. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Impact. You meant. No doubt Impact is the #1 wrestling out there right now. 100%.
Not all in one fluid motion.
I will argue with anybody all day. We can talk 2-3 hours about that. But Impact, you guys definitely want to keep your eye on Impact. 100%.
By getting the win, they had the rematch, and Christian did it again. And that's
Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. on Twitch and Access TV. Impact Wrestling.
And it's all about God damn.
Oh my God!
Short DDT, right?
I need to have a counter for how many times I say, "Oh my God!" Man, I think I've said it like 6 or 7 times in this match. I'm not used to doing that, especially not for the opening contest, not for match #1, especially. He's getting to the casket.
I know AJ Gray is a big fan of naps at shows. He might find himself in there later. Wait, this could be it right here. Are you kidding me? Blake Christian.
Oh, so this is a cast. This is actually a casket match.
Christian
I
fighting
thought that
back.
was there for later in the evening. Neither of these. Well, I guess this is Leo Rush's idea since he's all on the dark side now. Oh, but I don't even know what to call that, but that was pretty. That was pretty good. Now for Henry, when you roll a dice, what number do you have to get? What is it, 7 or an 11, right? When you're rolling dice, ain't that like one of the winning things if you got to? You're playing. Ain't that like an automatic win if you roll one of those?
I couldn't say.
That's what turn it is.
Right now,
Sometimes you want
Blake's got to slam that door shut and lock it in there. How horrifying do you think that must be? Laying a casket. Somebody.
Well, I got to be honest. I had no idea this first match was going to be this good. I thought it was going to be a popcorn fart. We were going to have
They're
to
both in the casket.
power through it, but I'm used to bullshit matches on the indies when they're first. You never see good matches usually first on the indies. You usually got to wait till match 2 or 3 before it starts kicking in.
This is wild. The confidence this shit is part of the match. Oh no!
This could be a main event, don't you think? Like, there's a lot of indie shows. This could be a main event for sure.
It's convenient in that regard. You hate to see that happen to Blake, but if you're gonna die anywhere, you might as well die.
You were talking about creatures. We were talking about creatures off camera a couple hours ago. Bryn, don't he look like a creature right now? Leo Rush with those contacts.
It looks like he was
Oh my God!
Leo Rush is 1-1-1.
Leo Rush has done it.
It is all over. Leo Rush has won the match.
The Blackheart Leo Rush has locked Blake Christian.
I'm not sure I didn't catch it.
Inside of a casket
Can't say.
to seal the deal and to win the
Well, of
second
course.
three falls and to prove tonight on the very opening match of Fight Forever.
This company wants to make money off him in the future. They're not going to let him die in there, bro. He has a future, man.
Presenting this world-class barn burner of a match. Crown of thorns on his head.
I don't like this. This is going a little bit too far for me.
100% Leo Rush just in the zone, just in his own feelings.
He's definitely trying to make a point doing this. Not sure what that point is, but there's definitely one.
He's accomplished. And tonight he did it. He stood toe-to-toe with a man who defeated him 2 times in the center of the ring. And tonight,
He's the hardcore king.
the Black Card was the better man.
He's just put on his crown, proverbially, I guess.
Barbed wire thorn, crown of thorns from his head.
When he goes to lay his head on his pillow later, he's going to regret doing that. Like, damn, why the fuck I do that? Oh, man. I feel like in a shoot interview 2 or 3 years from now, he's going to be like, man, I don't know what I was thinking, man. I got back to the hotel, I was laying down, and I was like, man, what the fuck was I thinking? Man, at this day, I still got the scar right here. I can see it now. I can see it now.
That was weird to see that. Usually don't see it unless you're live at YouTube.
It's the production. These people are still learning, apparently. It's all right, though. It's live. Anything can happen when you're live. I should know who this is, but I don't. I'm really embarrassed that I don't know who this is. Well, we've watched men and women wrestle before. You remember Tessa Blanchard? She was the champion last year in TNA.
That's the good thing about it.
Yeah, it's usually competitive somewhat. Yeah, I hear you there. It's fair to a degree. That was Dean Ambrose they had up there. Yeah, yeah, fuck this guy. I have no idea who he is. I'll be right back, guys.
The biggest bare knuckle event ever, Knuckle Mania. Friday, February 5th on pay-per-view. Featuring the highly anticipated debut of Transact against bare knuckle veteran Britain Hart. Plus, Johnny Bedford defends his 135-pound title against the undefeated Jack Wynn. And Chris the Crippler Leben returns to face Quentin Henry. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship presents Knuckle Mania. Friday, February 5th,
going through this, and now he's just chilling, you know.
Pay-per-view.
It's like commercials going through this, and now we're just chilling, you know.
Don't give up.
About,
Don't give up.
you do some
Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever.
Hold up. What is this?
Don't give up.
Is
Fight
this what you were talking about
forever.
earlier?
Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
Talking about fat kid deals. Do you love to save money? Are you looking for the best products but at cheap prices? Make sure you follow Fat Kid Deals on Twitter. They have a plug on everything you need, from iPhones, PS5s, candy, literally whatever it is you want. Join the viral movement and check out Fat Kid Deals on Twitter. Tell them hashtag Fight Forever sent you. And now, down to MLJ. Okay, well, we're not going to go to MLJ. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce a very good, close personal friend of mine, someone who I look up to, someone who I admire, someone who brings so much fire to the ring and so much audio delight to the commentary. I would like to welcome the great Alley Cat to the stand. Alley Cat, what up, though?
Howdy, y'all. Actually, PG, I like it when you look down on me.
I'm not
because
sure
that
what's
means you're
going
about
on
to
now. It's a dude in the middle of the ring
Let's keep it
on
that
his
way.
phone,
There you go.
also with
Listen,
the
I'm
mic
not
in
here
his
with you,
hand.
Alley. This is like we're just getting started.
I know. I loved watching that last match. I'm glad I didn't
The man is
become
just
there, that I got
texting
to
right to the
watch
middle of the
and
ring.
enjoy
Yeah.
it and
There
be
goes
scared
someone
all the
running up,
time.
though.
Yeah, I sent some highlights to some friends earlier, and I had
All
to
I
tell
can say, they're taking their
Leo
time
Rush
starting
that
this match.
Highlights are not
Yeah.
sped up. Like the
That's how
actual,
they actually move.
the actual highlights.
It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
And as a cat, I should move like that. But
Oh,
you
they're
know
just
what? I'm more
moving
on the
quick.
Garfield side. So
Garfield had the game
I
figured
honestly
out.
don't-
listen, I like to
Yeah, it's just
eat
production.
and I like to annoy my owners.
Are you
God, they're
okay
still
with
setting
that?
up?
Oh, they're just
Well, what
casually
would be
walking around.
Mine
There's
was
no.
like maybe
they
like
don't have a sense of
maybe I'll
urgency.
stick in like the realm and say pizza, but I feel like that's
They've got
not
another
good.
show that starts at 10. This should be a really tight run thing. Everything should be boom, boom, boom. I don't know who the agent or the producer of this is, but this is very sloppy.
I mean, there's
This is history right here, and they're making this is not a good look.
Okay. Well, Alley Cat,
I love
what,
GCW, but this is not a good look.
Well, I think they're just trying to make more time for themselves. You know,
Well, insert a video package, have a backstage interview or something.
true that.
There's ways to cover this up. If you have to do something in the ring, there are ways to cover stuff like this up.
Right now without benefit of a microphone.
I've been watching. I'm 31. I've been watching wrestling since 1994, and I'm very passionate about this shit. Anyone who knows me knows I am. So.
Oh yeah.
Nate Webb
And this is
from right here in Indianapolis. Spider Nate Webb.
We're just gonna have Nate
Now I'm excited. Right,
after
let's
time after
do
time.
this. Let's
Shout
do
out to
this, man.
Brandon. Shout out to the whole Venus
I'm
crew.
excited now.
They recently released a
Seeing
song.
anytime I get to see a wrestler from Indianapolis or even Indiana, I get excited because for the longest time, our region, our state, the Hoosiers were not represented in any way whatsoever.
I think everyone's even singing down there. And there he is!
There he is, Spider Nate Webb.
Wherever we are right now. It's such a long time.
Very nice guy. I've got to meet him a couple different times.
Oh, hey, wow!
Spider Day Webb used to gallivanting with the fans and celebrating, but in an empty arena, he can bring the party just as well.
He actually stays like a couple miles from where Jerry
Right now.
Our grandpa, for people who don't know him.
Watch out for that light bulb, Nick.
Yo.
He was like a grandpa, not technically our grandpa. Just had to explain that for people watching.
Laura, where do you belong?
She doesn't know who she is.
Spider Nate Webb is from the east side of Indianapolis. Back when they had the collective here in yeah. He said like in the 10th and Shadeland area, somewhere around there. I don't know exactly, obviously, but I know the day before GCW had that pay-per-view, 3-day pay-per-view here in Indianapolis in October. They had a pre-party over there. And he always talks about how he's from that region. So I'm assuming he's somewhere over there. Somewhere. It's a big area.
She doesn't know what she's missing.
He's from Indianapolis, from the east side of Indianapolis. That's cool. Can't put that over enough. He is from the same town we're watching this from. And that is Thunder. Can't say that very much when we watch this stuff. Yep.
A cramp can kill you. A cramp in this weather. That's the end of it.
And think about this.
Is that a Tom and Jerry jacket?
No, it's a jean jacket thing, man. Like, I don't really know much about his gear.
It's 20 degrees in here. I honestly.
Like a biker jacket.
And for everyone watching, I'll tell you how I got exposed to
Is that a
GC.
spider for the design on his pants?
Yeah, it is because he's Spider Nate Webb. Goes by Nate Webb, but Spider is like his alias moniker type deal. But real quick though, guys, how I got hooked on GCW, I had never seen a single GCW broadcast. My first time seeing GCW was going to it live. I had never seen it before prior. I was desperate to go to a wrestling match, and I went, and I kept going and watching other shows they did elsewhere, and I'm hooked on it now. It's just like watching WWE or TNA Impact or the AEW or Ring of Honor. Can't forget about Ring of Honor. I watch it all, man. I do. Not all the indies, but I watch all the big ones. And I consider GCW a big one. It's like the biggest independent. It's not like one of the big ones. It just doesn't have a TV. They're big. They're getting there. They are fucking getting there. Especially with a maneuver like this of a 24-hour broadcast. And that's why I chose a month ago to make this the first time I did a live stream, because this is history. Can't cover it all. I can't sit here and watch all 24 hours of this. But I can most certainly watch the first couple. 100%, without a doubt. I'm very happy to have you guys join me for this, either if you're watching live or after the fact, after it's uploaded. I'm very happy to have you right here.
100%. It's just the cold GCW Performance Center win.
But here we have
Did he
another
just say
big one
Performance Center?
coming out.
Did he really just call that? No.
Cowboy, a sad cowboy.
It has nothing on the WWE Performance Center. Let's not kid ourselves. I see the joke there, but that doesn't even look like a training facility. That looks like something that somebody lent them the space for. They made it work. It's all that matters.
Here he comes.
But look at it.
Well, I can tell you he's going to get his ass kicked. Never heard of this slap dick before.
One cold Manders.
Huh.
He did a great interview with Sean Radigan from the Pro Wrestling Torch 2 days ago.
Sure, this will probably be the only time I ever watch him wrestle.
He is the born cowboy.
I do like the way he runs the ropes, though. That gives me hope for this match. He ran those ropes like he knows what he's doing. Hope I'm proved wrong. If y'all watching this and y'all know something about him and y'all think I'm talking shit, it's all good. Let's hope I get proved wrong. He could be a great wrestler for all I know.
He's got at least 100 pounds on me.
We'll see. We will see. But I absolutely, under no circumstances, am going to root against Spider Nate Webb from my hometown, Indianapolis. Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
I think it's weird this guy brought in a noose and the cowbell.
Duly noted.
He wants to be Dusty Rhodes so bad.
Sure, check out.
Oh, yeah, baby, let me tell you something. I've watched this man, and now I'm going to take it as a boy. Yeah, baby. and I'm gonna put on a cowboy hat, and I'm gonna have a cowbell up there. It's my Dusty Rhodes impression. Oh yeah, baby, let me tell you what I'm saying. They talk with a lisp like this. See what I did there? A lisp like this. A lisp like this. One of the greatest names in pro wrestling, the Rhodes family. When you think of pro wrestling, that is one of the first families that comes to me. And one of the greatest superstars out there today is Cody Rhodes. If there's one guy in pro wrestling that I could have a beer with, it would be Cody Rhodes. That man is my damn hero. I really, really admire that man. Definitely the best wrestler outside of WWE. It's not even close.
One called Manders. Manders had a lot of laughs.
Oh,
Picking the spider, dude.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
What it's like to be an Iowa.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Yeah, just
like
reference.
I said,
There's a considerable size difference here.
Oh yeah.
Manders, of course, proudly
Spider guys
representing
are a lot
that
smaller.
second gear crew.
Don't he kind of vaguely look like David a little bit in the face that we grew up with in the trailer park? I mean, vaguely, not like real strong, but don't you see hints of David a little bit?
And it's great to see a veteran like me be able to strut his stuff against these young bucks.
young bulls.
These young bulls.
I wish the Young Bucks were wrestling. That'd be nice.
Oh, he turned it around.
Yeah.
We are going to see Joey Janela, though. Speaking of AEW, we are going to see him during this broadcast. I am excited about that.
So smart. That's what
Couldn't stand Joey Janela a year ago at this time. But after that Joey Ryan shit, when he called Joey Ryan out and they were best friends, man, I earned a lot of respect for that guy. And right around that same time, coincidentally, he just changed up a lot of what he did. And Joey Janela just went from a wrestler I absolutely hated to a wrestler that I absolutely love and adore. Joey Janela is a bad motherfucker. Great wrestler. Great dude. Very nice dude, too. Got to meet him a couple times when they were here in Indianapolis. Very nice man.
Manders is one of those guys. I'll watch the ceiling.
Manders. I wonder if that reminds me. I wonder if Mance Warner is going to be on this broadcast.
He's walking around like he's walking around with a blunt or whatever, but instead of a blunt, it's a fucking spider.
He said the magic word.
How long he's held him up in the suplex position?
All the blood is rushing.
He said the magic word blunt. Guess what we got? Yeah, my brother, he had to move to another part of the room. He's not a partaker anymore. Maybe one day again, but not right now.
I'm just gonna do some line.
Shake off the cobwebs from that one.
That's cool. Keep it productive.
Thankfully, both of these men stay busy with GCW. Oh, shit. Well, that'll work. Let's go.
Chair can be the great
I'm
equalizer.
just gonna
Look out.
utilize your money.
And KG, let me just say, those fucking plastic chairs hurt so bad because they leave you. I've used to cut up every time I get hit by a plastic chair.
I'm gonna
I
go
would rather
finish
get a
this
fucking
one.
bad chair.
Spider-Man Web almost took out the camera, man.
Especially in this cold,
Oh,
your
man.
skin is so sensitive.
And able to be ripped easier, too, in theory.
Definitely gonna get busted open. And if the
That
chair
might
didn't
be the
do
one
it,
that I
the
need.
garage will. Oh, this is standard focus.
Yeah, as long as we have to back the official GCW ring truck into the doors, load up the ring.
I thought that was the one I had rolled.
Did you like this part, Walter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to our friends from High Spots Wrestling Network for not just sponsoring our canvas, but being sponsors of this great event.
I don't know why I thought that was the one I rolled.
For wrestling, and check out their network.
These things, shirt on and skin is protected, but that's still, it's still good. You watch a metal folding chair, it will bend. It'll bend to your body.
For all y'all watching, GCW actually has their own rolling papers. Go to their website.
No, not on the stage. Oh,
And
no.
Spider finds a way.
And that's where
get those papers.
Oh,
Absolutely.
shit, right to the brick?
After the fact, I'll have a link in the description to get their blunt rolling papers.
This is
I can't
just a lot.
tell you off the top of my head, but after the fact, I will give you all that information so you can get them. So get y'all some Game Changer Wrestling rolling papers for sure, 100%.
didn't take Nate down with that one. Oh my God, he's gonna go on stage.
What the fuck?
Nibbly bibbly.
Literally, Irish ripped him over the stage and he landed perfectly on the ring over that fucking stage. And he just gave him a vicious elbow.
I should
I
mention.
remember I was watching a wrestling match with you one time, and dudes pulled out a whole stop sign out in the middle of the crowd. They actually took it from somebody, I believe.
Like we were watching Ring of Honor.
We love that.
It had to have been Ring of Honor we were watching.
So Brett doesn't have to freak out about a chair deposit today.
And I gotta mention, this is GCW.
That's the first time we've watched wrestling together in fucking forever, Henry. You know, that used to be a regular thing we used to do, man. We always used to have the big parties over here.
Occasionally, I wasn't there.
Huh?
It's an occasion. I wasn't there too often.
You were there for a few pay-per-views. You were definitely there for at least 3 or 4 that I remember. For sure. That used to be a regular thing we used to do, man. I miss seeing everybody, man. I'm just happy to have somebody here doing this live stream with me. And I got my brother and my boy Henry here, man. Makes this broadcast a whole lot easier for me to do. So I'm not just talking to nobody. I mean, I'm talking to y'all, obviously, but as far as physically here in the room with me, you know what I'm saying?
Well, your brother doing laundry right now, so.
No, he's out of the broadcast temporarily. He had to take care of some other stuff in the house. I definitely want to get my brother on here, man. Go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Yeah, my brother, we've been out of state to several wrestling matches together. You know, the first time I ever seen wrestling, obviously, you know, guess what? It was with my brother. And over the years, I got to see all these fans. They would spend all this money every month to be front row. The John Gleek, the damn Brock Lesnar guy, the green shirt guy. I'd see him go to all this shit. I'm like, man, that's bullshit. You know, I'm a big fan too. I believe I should be doing it too. And so before the COVID fucking happened, every year starting in 2017, we went to a place out of state to go see wrestling. First time we did it was in 2017. We went to go see the Global Wars Ring of Honor pay-per-view in Chicago. That was cool. In 2018, we went to Madison Square Garden to see WWE, where The Undertaker teamed with Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman to take on Baron Corbin and Elias and Kevin Owens in the main event. That was awesome. Oh my God, I'll tell you, that was awesome too. Well,
So you got a comment right there.
oh, the wrestling's live, King of Cubs. If you pull up another tab, it's the GCW Fight Forever stream. 2 tables. 2 tables. But yeah, King of Cubs, it's the GCW Fight Forever stream. Pull up another tab and minimize it while you're watching me, or turn the or pull up the or however you want to do it. Armand Mirza. No, I'm not watching all 24 hours. I'm going to stop a little bit after 10. I just never done a live stream before, and I wanted to be a part of this broadcast in some type of way. And I'm a huge supporter of GCW, and I just felt compelled to make this a first along with their first. So that's really all that comes down to, Armand. It would really help if both you guys subscribe. I got a whole bunch of back catalog content you guys will love. I'm very happy to have both you guys as new viewers tonight, so thank you for tuning in. Sincerely appreciate it, guys.
They gonna hit you with the "we already subscribed" or something.
Well, there's no thumbs up on it yet, but I'll learn my thumbs up somehow during this broadcast. Or maybe after the fact, I don't know.
Oh yeah. This is the Indiana date that I talked about earlier. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. What the fuck kind of voice was that? Oh my God, that was fucking impressive. What a vicious clothesline. Man, that's motherfucking bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? This nobody's just beat Nate Webb? This slap dick just beat Nate Webb. That's bullshit. Fuck this guy. Blunder. Who the fuck are you? AJ Styles gonna whoop Daniel Bryan. He's a B-plus player. Never been a fan of him, bro. Sorry. I used to be a fan of Daniel Bryan, but after Sheamus beat him in 18 seconds, I never looked at him the same ever again. He became what he hated. He became a gimmick. All right. If you ask me who the best wrestler in professional wrestling is, I'm going to tell you it's AJ Styles. I've been an AJ Styles fan since 2003, okay? I had no idea who the hell Daniel Bryan was until probably 2009. And what I seen of Daniel Bryan, he's okay. I thought he was okay, but he never, really got me into him. He's not one of those wrestlers for me. And I know he's beloved. I know people love him. I know he's earned his keep. I know people think of him greatly. And I'm not taking nothing away from what he's done as a wrestler. But I'm just not a fan of him. I think he's a great person. I enjoy listening to his interviews. And if I met him in person, it would be an honor and a privilege. But I think AJ Styles is a much better wrestler. That was a heavy rant. I feel very passionate about that subject. Those two get compared those two get compared all the time to each other. And you have to draw a line in the sand and pick a side. So.
Giant Lynch versus Giant Dildo. UGW.
I know Walter ain't gonna say it, but thank you for the like.
It's a great time.
Yeah, the more thumbs up, the more viewers we get. I appreciate everybody watching. I really do. And you shouldn't have said, I ain't going to say it. I always acknowledge and appreciate
True that. You just ain't saying it.
Trying to make me look like an asshole. You stupid idiot. Just kidding.
Hold up.
That's a Chris Jericho line.
You just didn't say it. I thought you seen it. I ain't know what thought. So. All good. He appreciates it nonetheless.
Independent. It's all underground. And if you want to experience a show like no fucking other.
I'm reading your comment. That's why I'm looking like this.
And an electric experience.
Same as me. I first watched AJ Styles back in the TNA Asylum weekly pay-per-view days. First met him in an ROH show. Daniel Bryan I didn't follow as much, and I stopped watching ROH for some time, but he's great. Before Honor Club, it was hard to follow ROH when the only ways to buy. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. Them having that app is one of the best maneuvers they ever made. 100%. I remember early TNA, man, like their pay-per-views, they were $10 a piece and they would air on Wednesday nights. And I remember they had a show called Explosion that Comcast cable would air on HD Net in 2003. And that was my first time getting to see AJ Styles because I didn't get to order none of those early pay-per-views. I was in middle school. And I was only able to watch a certain amount of pay-per-views in years, and it was always WWE, no question about it. So I didn't really get to start watching their pay-per-views until about 2006, as far as buying them. But back when BearShare was around, I would download the app, and I see it, Henry. I've downloaded the app and download their pay-per-views.
Earl is one of the people that always makes me feel comfortable.
The black box, yes. I need to get me a hacked Fire Stick, by the way. I'm glad you made that comment. Let's just put that in my mind, so appreciate that. I'm having a lot more fun than I expected, man. This is a whole lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Definitely we'll do another one in the future.
Let's see if
100%.
I can hook up my my camera to it. See if we can
Yeah,
get
we can do way better production than this. We just didn't have the wires for the live broadcast part. But
this equipment, Walter. That's all we need. Just the equipment.
we're getting there, man. We're getting there. I couldn't do none of this on this level without you, man. Very happy to have this man. He's a big part of what I'm doing right now. I'd be an asshole not to give him credit, and I'll give him credit in front of the world. All right, this man is very important to me. He's a very important part of what I'm doing. So can't do it alone.
Yeah, it's productive.
Nobody can do anything on any kind of big level alone. And you're kidding yourself if you think you can. You can't fucking do it. It's
Build you a
impossible.
team, Walter.
You and Namas are a part of my team so far, and then I've got a couple other people, but you two are the brains of my operation, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Make it look nice and professional.
Join the conversation online. And if you have an extra penny, a nickel, a dime, a dollar, if you made $1,000.
But I'm not gonna give full credit to my work because, like, I'm still learning as it is.
Here, get it. Talk about that. I gotta go piss, bro. Get in the frame so that way they don't think we're leaving. Get in the frame. Talk to them a little bit. Tell them a little bit about what you do and we'll tell them about how you got involved with making videos and your history, and tell them about that prize you won in high school.
All right. Well, since Walter wants me to do all that, I know I got you, Walter. I got you. Since Walter wanted me to go ahead and do that while this is on break or whatever. Yeah. So to keep it short, I went to this program in my high school through Ben Davis. It was actually for video and stuff like that. It was called BDTV. It was a little group name we had for it and everything, and we dropped like a weekly little thing for the whole school to watch. And Ben Davis, fairly big school, so it's if you know someone from Ben Davis, the chances are they've heard about it. Yeah, but the award he was talking about was something I have won through the program. And IASB, if anybody's ever heard of that. And it didn't win first. It won third place in a category. And it goes there's a lot of categories within it. And basically, all the high schools around the state compete, and then they throw in their videos or whatever. It's basically just around the whole state competition. And third place in cinematography. The category for that. Basically, all your camera work, your skills with that, and no editing or anything like that, just straight camera
We're
work.
gonna do a double live stream.
Yeah. It was definitely a good time doing that. And, definitely I'm proud of that. I know people are proud of that as well for me, so definitely appreciate the support and everything like that. That's basically what I wanted to tell you. So.
Yep.
So how is everything, Walter? How's everything?
It's looking good, Bob. All right, we have two unknown people I know absolutely nothing about. Henry, did you catch their names?
No, I was just talking with him. He wanted to see Walter.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. What up, guys? This is your boy, Walt Beasy, baby. And we're not only live on Facebook. Guess where else we're live?
YouTube.
We're live on YouTube as well. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel right now, Thunder or Blunder, and tune in to the live broadcast.
How cool is that? Fans have the power.
Now I love this because both of these men are super confident, athletic, high flyer types, but really are demonstrating that they also know math work.
That's the thing. They're
No, you're just on your phone scrolling the whole thing.
very solid foundation.
I know nothing about these people.
That's true.
I have no interest in this match. It's part of the broadcast, but it's just I have no investment in these guys, unfortunately.
This is a big match in the sense that, yeah, we are here.
He must have been a Shield fan. I know that much. He's wearing like the Roman Reigns kind of vest, but it's like a Brookman's version of it. Like the straps are all fucking hanging out all over the place and shit.
Now we gotta go to what we know. Pipeline.
Get him with that cutter, but he won't get it done.
Oh, see, like I said, these two have encountered each other in many locker rooms. And now Byron's taking him out. And now.
Well, there's definitely wrestling skill there. I can't say they're bad wrestlers. It's just it takes a lot for me to become a new fan of somebody. Like it's little bit and little bit by me as far as getting into new performers. You know, I watch a lot of wrestling, man, and so.
Walter, do you know this person right here?
Hold on.
Or do I know this person? Because I don't know.
Hello, back of class gaming. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
It's my first ever live stream. I've never been live before. GCW, they're doing a 24-hour live broadcast that I'm watching, and I just felt like I should be a part of history too. So I'm going to cover the first couple hours of it.
That don't mean you're scrolling your phone the whole time while you're on the camera.
There's nothing really going on right now.
I mean, true that.
I'm keeping my eye on it. I'm watching.
True that. Maybe they just.
I'm just trying to bring some more people in. I got to share this elsewhere too.
True that. Gotta keep it up. Gotta keep that maintained. It's a lot, man. Keep social media maintained like that.
Oh, the young boy!
Young boy getting hands on here. Oh my God!
You know who messes with their phone a lot on camera? You guys ever watch the Pat McAfee show? He'll have a desk full of shit. Like you'll see a football, you'll see a trophy, you'll see a picture, you'll see a cup that looks like a baseball bat, you'll see a computer, and you'll see his phone. You'll see him with his phone like this, playing with it the whole time like this while he stands and fucking talks up. Pat McAfee is also somebody from Indianapolis and also somebody that I heavily am inspired by and look up to. Really hope to get on that show here at some point. Just going to go ahead and throw that out there. If anybody's watched my YouTube channel, I have a video talking about me wanting to get on that show before Christmas. Well, it's past Christmas, but that doesn't mean I still don't want to get on there. You know what I'm saying? That girl sounds really hot in its commentating. Be nice if they gave her an on camera.
Also, they worry about the match. They ain't worried about that.
Oh, you believe like people worry about a lot of shit with shit, man. You know, people love the women in wrestling.
True that. They behind the scenes too.
People love Renee Young. People love Beth Phoenix. Just two examples that come to mind right away.
Oh!
Insaguri. That's what he meant. Insaguri. Sound like Insaguri. It was an Insaguri kid. I feel like he did that on purpose, though, if I had to guess. KG always with the funniness and hidden references. That's why I'm a big fan of KG. Yes, JCW is still around. I'm watching GCW, Game Changer Wrestling.
1, 2.
But yes, JCW is still around, though. In fact, in February, St. Clown Posse's doing another stream with JCW content as a part of the monthly broadcast programs that they're doing. Just go to InsaneClownPosse.com and get more information on that.
Nice knee. Right to the top of the dome. Oh! Turns it into a cutter. He's not done. Myron Reed.
That was definitely a stunner. The cutter is when you're going down and you land straight on your back. The stunner is when you sit down and go down with it. There's a big difference. The cutter, your back is hitting the mat. The stunner, your ass is hitting the mat. I'm very, very particular about that. All right? That's a fact. That's how it is. That's how it should be. And on that note, I need a drink. You want a drink, bub?
No, I don't drink balls. You know that.
You never know. People change their mind all the time. You never know until you ask.
Occasionally, about that, I will, but like it ain't nothing like that, you know.
I know.
I personally do not drink like that. I don't know, for whatever reason I don't like it.
This is what he tried to do.
Oh, God. 1, 2. No.
The rebounding powerball.
Honestly.
Show the world what it's all about.
I think I keep myself hydrated.
Y'all wondering what I got? I've got a fireball. Wish I could win the Powerball and be a millionaire overnight.
And put a whole shot bottle in there. Getting turned on.
I'm getting lubed up, as Carl Anderson would say. My bold prediction for 2021, Carl Anderson is going to be the TNA Impact World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm going to say he's going to do it before the month of April. It's my bold prediction. Y'all been watching him in those singles matches recently, right? That's not for no reason. He's about to become the champion. And I believe that he's one of the best wrestlers stuck in the tag team there is. You know, him and Nick Jackson definitely are future world heavyweight champions. There's no question about that. But Carl Anderson's definitely going to do it first, and he's going to do it here in the next few months. Carl Anderson is going to be one of the biggest stars pro wrestling has ever seen. I truly believe that in my heart. But I cannot hear this. Their audio cut out real bad. You notice that, Henry?
Yeah, I did.
It got way quieter. Okay, now it got okay.
There's even one point where it just cut off and blinked out. There's only for a few milliseconds, but
This could be it for Braden Lee. History could be made.
That had to have been one of the slowest moonsaults I've ever seen in the air. I'm not saying it was bad, but I've never seen a moonsault go that slow in the air before. That was, I don't know if that was just because of the production that we're watching or what, but that looked really slow.
We're trying to hang here.
Elbowing out of it.
Oh no. Myron Reed cuts him
Oh,
off.
that's deep, no!
Holy shit.
yeah,
I don't know about saying holy shit for that. Like,
yeah.
kind of
I
expected
really
him.
wasn't that. If anything, bro, I give that match a blunder.
Yeah, that was definitely a blunder. Definitely.
There wasn't much action going on with it. It was just,
That was a struggle to watch
yeah.
for me personally.
Like I said, we was talking to like half of it, wasn't we?
Well, I was watching it the whole time. Like literally, I was looking at my phone, but like I had my eye on it the whole time, and it wasn't one of those matches that really got me excited.
Yeah.
If y'all liked it, cool, but I didn't.
No disrespect, no. If you like it, like,
Some of the best wrestlers in the world have matches I don't like sometimes. Nobody can have matches that are great 100% of the time. I don't give a damn who you are.
okay.
They paid for that. they paid to have that on there.
Oh, I know.
Like this is all donations. Like they were doing a whole big promotion for people to sign up. Like they really went out of their way to get people to get their sponsorships and names on this. Had I known this was going to happen, I would have sat some money back a few months ago and promoted this on there. Had I known it was going to be the price it was going to be. It was a lot cheaper than it normally would be because they really wanted to get as much business as possible. So the people that took advantage of getting their names on here,
intentional or okay, yeah,
did
they
the
did
right
do
thing.
that.
Thank you very much. My name is the Smash Hit Joe Beckman from Deathmatch Down Under.
No, I can't see that, but they just
So I know you've all heard
they
the
had
saying,
him flipped upside down after
everything
he
in
cut in.
Australia is trying to kill you. Well,
I'll be right back, guys. There's nothing really to say here.
they're not wrong. But they also say, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I guess the message for myself and everyone here at DMDU is, I use that match right.
Henry, most of the people watching aren't even watching the show. They're watching. I love it. Kind of cool in a weird way.
Nicholas Ryan, I hear you. He went to go do something real quick, so he'll be back to answer that.
Don't give up. Fight forever.
But did I end up going? Nah, I can tell you that.
Fight forever.
I really ain't much into wrestling, you know. So
Fight forever.
I'm just here to help production, really.
And ever. And ever.
Another scene of them moving equipment. Not really much going on. Doing the middle. I'm just standing there though.
Helping to raise so much money for Lucas and spreading the word about what he's trying to do right here on Fight Forever. Because of Tim Tolby and all the great Lucas warriors out there.
Can y'all hear that in the background or not? Because I didn't hear it.
You're in your corner and you have our support and we appreciate your support. So much thank you, Tim Tolby. And what did I say? Thanks, Tim Tolby.
They don't bail them in his live stream, huh?
And now let's throw it over to our friend MLJ.
Our next contest is set for one fall.
Walter, you good, man?
Yeah.
You good?
No, there was just a dead point.
Nicholas Ryan.
This match is presented by Make Me.
Yeah, I went in Indianapolis there. I sure did. The people that were sitting next to me were from the UK. I was up in the rafters, though. I actually bought the tickets the day after Raw was here in March of 2008. They had went to a commercial break, and they had put an ad up on the arena saying that tickets were going to be available after the show. And they got sold out pretty quick, and I was lucky to get my hands on them. So, yeah, I was there. I've also was at the last King of the Ring. I went to the Survivor Series in 2012. I went to Double or Nothing in Las Vegas. And then, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I went to Ring of Honor's Global Wars in Chicago. And I also went to the Great American Bash in 2006. So I've been to several pay-per-views, actually. Appreciate you asking, man. That's a video topic I could do all in and of itself, and some of the out-of-state events I've been to. You know, I also got to go to a Raw in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky in 2009. That was pretty cool. First match of the night was Chris Jericho and CM Punk. And that was the best match of the entire night. And to this day, that's one of the best matches I've ever seen in person. And that was, I do believe, the first time they ever had a match was that night in Louisville, the night after Judgment Day 2009. I was there. It was a great match. It was a great show. Louisville and Indianapolis are two of the best cities in the Midwest for wrestling. People always want to talk about Chicago and Detroit. No, you really want to look at some big moments. A lot of them happen in Louisville and Indianapolis. Those are two great cities for wrestling. Make no mistake about it.
No, I think I've actually been to Louisville, Kentucky.
Matthew Justice and KTV both scored wrestling, and they were good at shutting down bars. Yeah. They were good at
Actually,
shutting
yeah,
down
I do
bars.
remember going to Louisville sometimes. I was like, yeah, oh, it's pretty good place to be.
Yeah, and that's what
I got the Muhammad Ali Museum out there. It's cool.
Here we go. Matthew Justice, the human case study against head trauma.
Big dudes right here.
Yeah, two more people. I'm waiting for Joey Janela to wrestle, man. That's what I'm really waiting for. I haven't seen him wrestle in a while.
For intensity here.
Oh, you see who's the sponsor on the mat, Brandon? Save of Conrad. That's the guy who does the shows with Bruce Pritchard and Tony Schiavone.
Pretty fairly the same body type. Again, Justice is
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. What happened? When? Something to wrestle. Yes, sir. It's pretty historic too, because after the one in Indianapolis, they were in Los Angeles for 6 or 7 years. Then they were in Barclays Center for 5, 6 years. So really, we got one of the last touring SummerSlams, and then it went to host cities year after year after year for many years in a row. So I'm very fortunate to have went to that one, actually. And that was actually the first pay-per-view of the PG era, too, when they made the switch from TV 14 to PG. So it's historic in that reason, too. We got these damn blackouts again.
Now Matthew Justice has some love for the upstairs.
That production is definitely not the best in the
This is definitely going to make Botchamania, for sure. There's going to be clips that make Botchamania. Make no mistake about that. I hope you're watching, Matthew.
Now this is where Justice thrives. The outside of the ring, surprisingly. This is a brawl till he dies.
Yeah, he will.
They're just fighting laying there right there.
Look at that bar.
Oh no.
Oh god, they're fighting in the bar.
Justice got that boot up. Caught KTV rushing in. Drinks on Matthew Justice.
And you know Justice gotta jump off some shit wherever he is.
Whether it's an axe handle smash or a superfly leap.
And here he goes again.
They got a bar right there at the ring, but I was
Thank you.
Matthew Justice can hear out.
See, they weren't using these camera angles earlier. I didn't see all that.
Oh shit.
This building looks a lot cooler now that they're shooting from this side of the building.
They got a whole
They're
ass
actually
bar
using
right
the,
there next
They
to
made it seem like no fans were allowed, and they actually have spectators in here. I'm surprised. They must have changed their mind, and people must have came with them with some big money or something. This was supposed to be a closed set production.
Maybe they use green screens.
No, that's definitely not green screens. I can promise you that's not green screens.
You never know.
You
Some
don't.
people be
The
looking
budget's
at
not there for them to do that.
Okay.
The budget was there. They wouldn't keep blocking it like this. Still a hell of an effort, though. I'm still very happy to be watching this. I love GCW. These aren't knocks. These are just honest observations. This wouldn't be thunder or blunder live stream broadcast if I wasn't doing things I think are thunder or blunder during the stream. It's what I do.
KTV just unloading those lefts and rights. Shot after shot into the face of Matthew Justice. KTV lets out a guttural roar.
Are you guys where I am with this? Probably. This is God. This can the bell ring already? Can we get to the next match, please? Please end this match.
Oh God!
Did his knees just happen? Why did he fall to the ground like that?
Yeah, Justice rolled over onto that bar. KTV maybe destroying his own spine by doing a move like that, but
I'm just ready to see Joey Janela, man. That's probably why I want to see this end so bad. I've been waiting to see this man wrestle the whole show.
And ringing out more doors.
I feel like a building was about to get demolished, and they just went in there and cleaned house.
You think that's what the door is?
We are 2 out. We are a little over an hour into this 24-hour broadcast, and we've already seen this many doors. So I'm thinking they must have got a hell of a deal on these doors.
24 hours, but I hope they got enough doors underneath there.
And there's not going to be any break between any of this. This is going to be nonstop, apparently, from what I understand.
Sunset?
Oh, KTP, hold on for dear life.
Right to those ribs that got earlier. Whoa!
No, that was unexpected.
Spear! Oh!
This could be it.
Speared to death.
Please let it be it. Please let this be it.
His ribs, I know they're hurting. You need a better cover.
Please.
It almost was enough, Ali.
No, it wasn't. That was barely a 2. That wasn't even a deep 2. He kicked out pretty early in the count.
As a result.
That was like one of the quickest kickouts at a 2 I've ever seen. Like that was damn near a long 1 count. Really. Wouldn't you say, Brent?
Yeah, much closer to beast than human being. We could be under the watchful eye of photographer Nick Carp. Here shooting for orange crush. You look at these guys just wow.
No, there's always those referees always have a very count to them.
They never count the same. You're right.
KTB hits those ropes for some momentum.
Going for it again. He's not gonna miss. Oh!
That did not miss. That was nice. That was definitely the coolest thing I've seen this entire match. This match has earned a 1 out of 5 now. Was it a dud? Was it a 0? So it's earned a 1.
Just blunder.
Yes. We've had 2 really non-exciting matches in a row.
That very first match,
That set the bar so I think that's why I'm feeling this way about these following matches, because that first match was so good. Like none of these other matches are even coming close to it. Like when you start off a broadcast that good, it's hard to follow it. And that just speaks to the skill of Leo Rush and Blake Christian. So it's not a knock really on any of these guys. I have respect for all wrestlers, okay? Just because I say their matches are blunder doesn't mean I think they suck as performers. It just means I didn't enjoy it.
This is it. One.
What? Come on.
How the fuck he kick out of that quicker than he did the regular wrestling move? That made no logical sense at all.
It's supposed to look pretty. It's supposed to hurt.
I'm sounding like Jim Cornette now. And I know a lot of you GCW fans hate Jim Cornette, but I don't, okay? I like him.
The doors are hollow.
You want to see another coast to coast, KG?
I do. But I don't know if I want to see it up to the face of
There's
my
a
friend
shot where it
KTB.
came up. You can see the inside of it. It's hollow.
KTB.
God damn! He's about to get fucked up! And he just did. You remember that voice, though?
Trouble. What?
No, man, for real, bro. A lot of these people hate Jim Cornette, man. He's hated by a lot of people, but he's loved by a lot of people, too. Just like Vince Russo. A lot of people hate Vince Russo, too. And I'm a fan of both of them.
But I digress.
I enjoyed both their podcasts. Don't tell either one of them that.
And you know he is rocking and rolling when he gets up. You better jump from that high. No, just on the light.
It's funny. Jim Cornette said that he wanted to live long enough to piss on Vince Russo's grave. I'll never forget that. That was so funny.
Not to be taken lightly.
The winner of this match, Matthew Justin.
They went off the top rope, and they will have to wrestle again.
See, I told you that he was going to Cornette. I lost 2 viewers once I started talking about him. Fucking snowflakes.
Oh, okay.
Bitch ass snowflakes.
and his son is watching, his beautiful wife is watching.
I don't care. I've been pissing people off my whole life, man. I ain't gonna be liked by everybody. That's okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
People that know my heart know I'm a good person.
He is indeed. But the real babe of the moment right now is Matthew Justice.
Wouldn't have a channel if I cared what everybody thought. You can't review stuff and not piss somebody off. It's impossible. Because you're gonna have. So let's look at it like this. You watch something, you say it's great. You're gonna have people say, "Nah, man, I really think it sucked. You're kissing ass." Or if something really does suck and you say it sucks, you're like, "What are you talking about? That was great." You can't win with motherfuckers sometimes. It's impossible. You can't fucking do it.
Just go about your business. That's all it is.
That's right. That's right. I heard a long time ago before I ever started making these YouTube videos, whenever you get into doing what I do and what a lot of other people do on a much higher level than I do, you're always going to have people that hate on you and have people that criticize you. It's a part of it, you know. That just means you're doing something right. It's a part of the situation. Always has been and always will be.
More gracefully, move more equipment around in there. Get the next people in there for the next match.
I think somebody watching the live stream gave them words to do this. Maybe.
I swear I seen a shot of where the dude had just put something straight through his skull. That's crazy. I've seen him to the hospital.
I like this song they're using. What do you think of the song, Brent? Speak so they can hear you. You're not the frame. Think the song's out of place?
Don't give up.
It was something.
Don't give up. Fight.
That's a great subscription I've had for a while now. High Spots.
Don't
They got a lot of
give up.
indie content and a lot of old stuff from the past. A lot of good shooting
Don't
reviews.
give up. Fight.
It's like an independent version of the WWE Network.
Fight
Pretty badass.
forever and ever and ever
It's Terry Funk.
and ever.
I miss Terry Funk, man. It's crazy to see him with gray hair now. I've been watching Terry Funk since I was 7 years old. I'll never forget the first time I ever seen Terry Funk. And it's appropriate to mention this on this type of watch along. It was when him and Sabu had that barbed wire no rope match in ECW in the summer, late summer of '97. It aired here in Indianapolis on Hoosier TV 53. Came on a Sunday. I'll never forget it. It was a couple weeks before I started second grade, and I had never been exposed to that level of gore and violence. At 7 years old, I was seeing these guys get their arms sliced up and their bodies cut open. That made me a fan of hardcore wrestling. I loved it. I loved it. Remember, my grandma was horrified seeing that match, and I was loving it. I'll never forget that. Oh, my God, I miss her so much. It's been almost 18 years now. But I'll never forget about you. I promise. Yeah, fuck that place, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, bub. You know that motherfucker got fired? And he went from 36th grader to making $9 an hour at fucking Circle K. And then they fucking fired him like 2 weeks later. Fuck Josh Patton. Fuck that guy. He can kiss my ass. Motherfucker wanted to act like he was my friend, and then he went and did that fucking shit to me. Fuck him. Fuck that man.
Yeah. Drip, baby! Look at that drip. And speaking of drip, we gotta thank Nicholas Burrito for sponsoring this match. We appreciate Nicholas Burrito for all
He was talking about the Pizza Hut bullshit. One of the people I was working with. It's funny. I seen one of the drivers I used to work with earlier when I was out getting that stuff earlier. There he is! There he fucking is! It's Joey Janela! This is what I've been waiting for right here. All right. All right.
What makes you so excited about him, bro?
Well, Joey Janela's one of my favorite wrestlers, man. Boy. He doesn't care, man. He doesn't care what people think of him. He's very bold about his opinions. He's very good in the ring. He's a daredevil with his moves. And he went from somebody I couldn't stand to someone I really like, man. You know, that's always a special situation when you go from really hating something to really liking it. That shows improvement right there. You know, like that doesn't happen very often, but when it happens, it's a special situation for sure.
I hope that ornate chain of Trio Sleep survives.
We finna see what it do. Cause I ain't never watched this man before.
Well, he's the main event of this first block of 12. They're doing 12 2-hour blocks, and he's the main event of the first block. So. If y'all are watching all 24 hours of this, y'all are some soldiers. That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
I love wrestling, but there's no way I could watch a 24-hour broadcast of anything.
Some of these matches gonna be blonde anyway.
You damn right.
But some of them gonna be thunder too, though. We gonna miss them with thunder.
Oh, bro, we're gonna be able to go back and watch a lot of this, bro. It's gonna be on Fight. It's gonna be on YouTube. There. Trust me, I want people to watch this after the fact. This isn't a one and done. Go away after it's over. You know.
Nah, they straight just live stream it. So, all right, we delete it.
No. Yeah, we're embarrassed by this. Let's cut it out. No, they have nothing to be. There's nothing to be embarrassed about here, other than them fucking blacking out a million fucking times in the first 2 hours. That's about it. But
they need to do that. I mean, they need to be quick about that.
I still think of this first block, that first match is going to be the best match that we've seen. This is definitely going to be second. I can guarantee this is going to be second best because everything in between wasn't really that good from my perspective. But that first match was 5 stars, damn near 6 stars. It's rare to say that about an opening contest for any promotion.
It's like the teacher of the student sort of thing. Joey's gonna discover a talent that's gonna put Joey in the ground, so to speak. Someone that's gonna just topple the Bad Boy Empire.
Oh, fuck you. He's wrestled a clean match so far. Everything's been well within the rules. Clean match my ass, bitch. I was really liking you, and then you're going to say some more shit like that. That's a quick way to make me turn on you.
Even when he's on top of his game, he's always had that chip on his shoulder. And some people get the Bad Boy, some people don't. But I think if you really understand wrestling, you understand Joey Janela. Oh, God. Almost slapped that pendant right off the chest of Treehouse Lee.
I am not impressed at all by those thrust spears. I was impressed by the way he did that flip. That was pretty cool. Those were some weak ass tackle thrusts. That was a nice Samoan drop though. This guy can definitely wrestle. Definitely feel like I'll watch him again. I gotta say, of all the new people we've watched that I know nothing about, this black man is definitely the best newcomer I've seen that I know nothing about. It's not even close. Far and away, he's the best wrestler that I've seen that I knew nothing about tonight. He definitely gets that. 100%. 100%.
So for Joey, it's about protecting the rep. It's about protecting the legacy. But for Treehouse, his whole legacy could be made with a victory here. It's his second GCW singles match. And his
Bro, they're calling him Treehouse.
Why is that?
You know what I think? I think they might have meant Twig House or Stick House. He doesn't really look big enough to be called Treehouse.
Yeah. Both of them pretty small guys.
down here, right by some of those title sponsor logos.
This ain't a knock again. It's not a knock on this guy, but when I think of trees, I think of giant girth and giant thickness. This guy's in shape. He's definitely cut, but I don't know about being tree-esque and tree-like.
Compared to those big guys, for wrestling.
Developing your abilities. It wasn't meant for competition.
But maybe he's talking about the tree house. Maybe he's talking about this kind of tree house. We're all in that tree house these days.
Look at this. Joey just got his working shoes on today.
That was a nice way to bring that full circle, right?
Settling down with a girl and a new dog and
I guess now he's trying to go down to his level. Now he's going to do some super slow, like.
I know. The apple doesn't
It's all good. He's trying to get on his level. I feel it. I get it. Oh, shit.
So you got some of the blood on the logo.
No, blood and GCW mats go together. Act like that's some kind of revelation. You go watch those collective shows, man. That mat was blood stained. Literally looked like blood packets from like a hospital were spilled all over it. And it was used for the entire 3 days.
I really think he's coughing up the blood.
It's about to get worse. Oh!
You hear that buzzing in the audio?
Treehouse Lee just threw himself in the garbage with the momentum of that. Almost went right out the door of the PC.
Oh, that's fine.
Damn.
Now he mentioned me saying horrible. No, it's not horrible. They did disinfect it. It's just it was stained to where you could tell. Like that's not me making up anything. You can go back and watch it. So. I wouldn't say nothing on a live broadcast. It ain't true. So.
They would took the laptop.
Oh shit.
Botchamania, Matthew. I hope you're clipping this. I hope you're clipping this, Matthew. I hope you're clipping this.
Man, they really gonna be very like this one, bro. They really are gonna live live.
I want to show this so bad, but I can't. Hold on, listen to this. Listen here. You hear this?
Oh, that's terrible.
It's for the viewers. That's going to make Botchamania, guys. That audio you just heard, this live broadcast, that's going to make Botchamania. I guarantee it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it don't help that he went and stole like some laptop or something.
He stole the laptop.
You think he stole the production laptop by mistake?
No, in commentary they were saying something about that minutes before it did all this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking up their broadcast.
Yeah.
That's an epic blunder. Blunder.
I wonder who would run up and just be like, "That's mine," in the middle of this production. You know? All they mics down now because of it, man.
This is fucking embarrassing.
All right.
I'm telling you, there are fans that are not going to forgive this. I'm telling you, there are some people that are going to turn their backs on GCW because of this.
So,
Like literally, they are getting so many first-time viewers from this, and to have some horse shit like this happen because somebody wanted to be an asshole.
so
Somebody off camera must have No, the match ain't a blunder. I was talking about the moment of the audio going out was a blunder.
Yes, sir.
Nothing about this match has been a blunder at all. This is already a 4 out of 5 stars. No, I take that back. 3. I'll give it 3 out of 5 so far. Not going to go overboard. 3 out of 5 so far. That was definitely a 5 out of 5 elbow shot. That was nice. That was definitely a 5 out of 5 drop kick.
And like
He tried to do like an MVP move, and then he did like a flip with it, and now he did like a Booker T type of axe kick thing. You remember that thing Booker T used to do with his legs when he would, do the scissor? I knew you remember Booker T. I was just talking about the move he did. The particular move is what I was referring to. That scissor kick he would do. Like he would have it, he would like do some shit like that.
he said more birthdays to do.
Man, I'm gonna fuck. I can't do it on. Well, yeah, I can't. That'd fuck up too. Something the way we're set up, I can't.
What?
They know what I'm talking about if they're watching that. I can't show it without fucking something up. Okay, all right, okay. The move that we're talking about here that Booker T used to do, that this guy just did, was like one of those kind of moves.
They just seen yeah, they just kicks that was it.
I'm not doing that again.
Well, we just get your whole body in there.
I'll set it up for you.
This is too much. This is all kinds of extra right now. Okay, the move that I'm referring to that Booker T used to do that we were just talking about was this. That move right there. Takes a lot more out of me now than it used to do that.
No, brother.
Talking about a move that a wrestler named Booker T used to do. That's what we were referring to. And this is off kilter. You hear this? All right, we're going to restart the stream here.
Restart the stream.
Refresh.
I'm very sad. Restarted from the beginning. We just watched all that.
There are 2,897 people watching this broadcast that I'm watching right now. Kind of a low number, to be honest. It's probably because they're running against SmackDown right now.
Sorry, meant to bend that way.
That's a ballsy move to do.
Treehouse Lee found a way out to alleviate the pressure.
No.
Audio's still out of sync.
Good Lord.
It's terrible. I mean, it's
Janela hit hard. Treehouse Lee, a fucking wrestling genius, knew where he was in the ring at all times. Wow.
Use the momentum of Joey and those turnbuckles to roll through and hit that German through the motherfucking door. But Trios knows he doesn't need it.
Looks that leg. Treehouse Lee going for the win.
Oh,
Very close.
he needs
All right, let's try this again.
oh yeah.
During your biggest match of the stream so far, it's going to be out of sync. Are you fucking kidding me?
I started seeing what you were saying whenever.
Thanks again.
Maybe he doesn't care about when he just wants to go home. And I would too. If I'm internally bleeding like Treehouse Lee probably is.
I'm just glad that Orange Crush put together the sponsorship.
Them fucking with the computer did something.
Most definitely.
Oh my god.
Back there
This
is
is
wonderful.
this is irritating as shit.
Our production is wonderful.
Slap the shit out of Joey Janela.
Or that, or someone trying to steal a laptop. Man,
I feel like someone is trying to sabotage this broadcast at this point.
You feel like that?
Joey had to earn everything he's had.
I feel like it's still out of sync.
We'll have to see the same from Treehouse Lee.
Well, we're not just talking about like a half a second or a second. This is like 4 or 5 seconds off. This is really fucking bad.
Yeah.
This is the definition of bush league right here. That this is being allowed to happen like this.
Janela incensed.
Janela's pride always getting in the way, though. That could have been.
Man, you couldn't even hear that. You won't hear it like 5 seconds later. Now you hear it.
Right on the wall. That's it. He's out.
Oh
You
my
don't even start hearing it. Start tapping them.
I am like so close to hitting mute on this because of how bad the audio is.
Oh my god.
GCW's Wind of God.
The wind of God hit the fucking audio. That's for sure. Sting, 2017. I got to meet Sting at the Days of the Dead. Very easy answer to that.
Joey Janela and Treehouse Lee struggling near the ropes. Janela in control. Janela
They were asking me who the biggest high-profile wrestler is. That's a really easy question. Super easy.
Joey's got the first
Check on Joey. He looks like he's out. Oh. Joey
They gonna hit you with the hosting.
I would probably go the fuck off if somebody said that.
Really?
I would probably be really mean and nasty if somebody said that.
No.
Dead serious.
Well,
You-
now they're gonna leave the street talking about me.
No, that's one wrestle. I mean, if you are over the age of 25, you should know who Sting is.
Trying to get close enough to the ropes and use them to pull himself up.
He's an older wrestler, I say.
25, that's fair. 25.
We're about
Has he
the
wrestled in
youngest-
TNA?
We're about the youngest group that's in.
Yeah, I have no idea who y'all are talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
About the youngest
Cut in
group.
half and stop rolling.
Because again, I think when he was wrestling, major was
Oh!
big networks.
Sting's wrestling in a few weeks.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the big network. When he was,
You got to remember, he was in TNA from 2006 until 2014.
Trying to wrap
So, I
this
mean,
one up if he can.
I'd say 25 is reasonable to say. You should know who he is. I definitely think that's reasonable.
I think about 20. What was this last major match?
When he wrestled Seth Rollins in 2015, fall 2015.
It's still trash.
Janela stunned. Treehouse Lee exhausted.
Bro, there's kids that are like 8, 9 that know who Sting are. So, I mean, I don't think 25 is reasonable.
You really think they're airing on you about that? And I don't even know who this is.
Yeah, because he wrestled in WWE, and he's been in the video games.
Now I go just one blank. Like what?
And there it is. It is all over. No, what?
No.
No, it's a 2 count. I didn't even have to hit mute. They did the right thing. They're fixing this shit.
Or someone,
Good.
Or someone just unplugged the ops. Now they got to figure out what's going on with that now too. Is that everything going on during this production?
Matthew's going to have a lot of clips for his next episode. He could probably make a whole episode out of this one. I mean, it's going to be a 24-hour stream, so I can only imagine what kind of problems we're going to see throughout this broadcast if it's this bad at the beginning. God,
Maybe they'll fix it throughout.
I would hope so. I
Maybe
certainly
they could.
fucking hope so.
Maybe it comes to a point where it's like, okay, it's so bad, we need to fix everything. He just undo it all.
What more can Treehouse Lee go through? Oh, but he's up. Join it now!
Okay, now it seems like it's cool.
Treehouse Lee defying.
No, it's still off.
It's still off.
It's still off significantly. It's exactly where it was, matter of fact.
Wow.
Here we go. Treehouse Lee could be on his way to winning his first main event and his second singles match in GCW.
Yeah, you should have heard some ring sound effects there. You didn't. See? Yeah, they're still behind.
No, that's just the sync of all of the cameras. Some program or something is using is offset and everything.
I wonder if the fight broadcast is this same issue.
Now the video's all laggy now.
It wasn't affecting their actual video. It was just the audio. Now it's like, wow. Maybe that's why that moonsault looked fucked up earlier.
Might have been that one camera though too.
Beautiful. Oh! And you know all the ribs, all
It's
the
gonna be like a 5 to
all
7
that.
second delay.
Oh man, how long was that?
Way.
That had to be a solid 10 seconds. If that was off.
Yeah.
I really hate that we're making fun of the production right now. I really wanted to be talking about the match and talking about how good these guys are, because these guys are really having a good match. I'm watching the match. I'm enjoying the match, but the production sucks.
Well, they don't have a good budget, like you said.
Oh my God!
Bro, they were doing broadcast out in White River, out in the state park, out in the middle of grass, with hardly no electricity. They had to run wires in the buildings like a quarter of a mile away to pull that off. And yet they're inside a building and they're having these kind of problems. They were outdoors and didn't have these problems, and they're indoors had these problems. That's what doesn't make sense. And it ruined this match for me, and that's bullshit. I really hope when they put this back up for VOD, video on demand, that they go back and fix this shit. Because Joey Janela deserves better than to have some more shit like this happen when he wrestled. How the fuck that not going to happen during any other part of this match? And then during his part of the match, they're going to do that.
Or lost. That was insane how he continued to get up.
What is the greatest wrestling video game? I haven't played their video games in a very long time. I have a PS1 and I have an NES Classic. I haven't owned a next generation system in about 13 years. The last new video game that I played that was a wrestling game, I believe, was WWE 20. What was it? 2K16? That sounds about right, Brent? The one we rented from Family Video a few years ago, where I had to put the $20 deposit down. I think it was the one with I think it was Stone Cold. It was on the cover. It was that one. That was the last one that I played. Pretty sure it was Stone Cold that was on the cover, if I'm not mistaken. So I remember Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin were in it, and it was their first time in a video game. So that had to have been 20. It had to have been it was 20. It was 2K16. Yeah. That was the last one I played. But as far as back in the day would go, I was a big fan of SmackDown 2 Know Your Role for the PS1. That's a good one. I actually still have that. PS2 wise, I was a big fan of the SmackDown versus Raw 2006. That was a great video game. I loved that. And the Day of Reckoning for the GameCube. The first one, didn't really like the second one as much, but the first Day of Reckoning for the GameCube, WWE Day of Reckoning, that was a great video game. And if you're a retro gamer, I highly recommend that one. You'll have some fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever play any Super Mario?
We had Smash Brothers. We had Pokemon Coliseum. We had Medal of Honor. We had NBA Street.
Yeah, too. NBA Street.
All right, and that concludes this GCW live stream. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Sure was. Appreciate all of you guys tuning into my live stream. We will definitely do this again. This has been your boy, Walt Beasy, baby. And this has been my very first live stream covering GCW's Fight Forever. I will see y'all soon.